Welcome to my SummerSlam 2017 predictions for WWE. One of my personal favorite pay-per-view events coming up this Sunday. This time it's not an exclusive pay-per-view event because now the show's different now. The brands are split. Raw and SmackDown are split apart, so now they're not combined, and they used to have all the shows where both SmackDown and Raw superstars are competing in the same pay-per-view, but now this one is going to be a dual pay-per-view, unlike the others like Hell in a Cell, Great Balls of Fire, which is a new one that they came out with, and they got rid of some of the old ones that used to be a part of the show. But in this video, I'm going to go through every single match schedule. I waited for the shows to be gone through. I basically watched both shows for this week, and to make sure they didn't add any other additional stipulations, any different matches, and some others that have been canceled. From what I noticed, some others were different from the others, but now they've been rescheduled to SummerSlam event here of the pay-per-view. So I'm going to go through every single match, give my predictions, and then it's some other things that happened this week that I want to kind of talk about, especially like Baron Corbin cashing in. So I'm going to get to that later on in the video. But we have a kickoff match. I was going through every match. They're not in order. I don't know which one all the matches are going to happen in this particular order. I'm on the WWE website right now just to get the full match card for the pay-per-view for the whole entire show. So we have one kickoff match from what I see here from all the matches from the match card. We have this kickoff match, SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the New Day, defending their titles against the Usos. That's going to be the kickoff match. I don't know why they come out with these kickoff matches when they always just... I feel like these matches, they can be a part of the show. They're good enough. Like the Cruiserweight matches, for example. Some of them are usually kickoff matches, but this one's not a kickoff match, which is surprising. But this one is the only kickoff match listed here. Now, I would say I like both tag teams. New Day is always good, and they already have the world record for they already broken the record for holding the tag team titles for a long time. So I think since the Usos beat them this past SmackDown on the show, I think New Day's going to win this and probably find a way to retain for this match. So that'll be my first prediction for this kickoff match. Now I'm going to just start here from the bottom. WWE Cruiserweight Champion Akira Tozawa. I did not expect him to win that Cruiserweight title this past Monday on Monday Night Raw against Neville. So Neville gets his rematch scheduled for SummerSlam. I think Akira Tozawa is going to find a way to retain his title. Even though Neville's pretty good, he's held the title for quite a long time. He never was beaten by any of the others. Even after Austin Aries has disappeared and he's gone for how long, I don't know when he's gonna probably come back. But he's beaten him and all the other challenges he's taken on throughout the whole show for every time he defended the title. So I really like Akira Tozawa. So I from watching him in the Cruiserweight shows, I always watched him. A lot of talent on the show, both on the Cruiserweight shows for exclusively to Raw, unfortunately. But Akira Tozawa is a pretty good wrestler and a competitor. I think he's going to find a way to retain his title. Not sure if this match is going to be next. Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. They already faced each other this past Monday Night Raw on the show. Bray Wyatt ended up beating Finn Balor, but now Finn Balor gets his rematch, and now he's going to be the Demon King. I can't wait to see this. I love the Demon King, Finn Balor. He's one of my favorite competitors throughout the whole shows, on both shows. One of my top favorites. And I'm really looking forward to this match. I'm sure this is going to be good. Bray Wyatt's always been good. I always liked him. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be good. But I think since Bray Wyatt won already on this past Monday Night Raw, the Demon King is going to be the alter ego or a different persona of Finn Balor who's going to take over, and I think he's going to definitely win this match. So I got Finn Balor to win this one. Big Show versus Big Cass with Enzo Amore suspended above the ring in the shark cage. I'm going to go with Big Cass. I think Big Cass is going to end up winning and beating the Big Show because it seemed like Big Show had some advantage, some momentum, knocking out Big Cass. I think Big Cass is going to end up winning, and I think they're probably going to try to push Big Cass now from what it looks like. I kind of want to talk about something about just the way they split him up. I don't know. What are they going to do with Enzo? He's not in the matches, and ever since from before he's been in the pay-per-view, he ended up getting injured for real and being rushed to the emergency room and stuff like that. So he's not really much of a competitor. He's really good on the mic, very entertaining. I always liked Enzo and Big Cass, but now that they split him up, he's not going to really stand much of a chance against any of the competitors unless they probably take him, put him in a cruiserweight division maybe, or maybe I see some people talking about giving their reactions about on the comments from based on the shows, the previous shows from the past couple weeks, saying maybe he could probably go back to go to NXT and try to learn some stuff, learn some moves, and get better in the ring. Not saying he's a bad wrestler or anything like that, but just with his size, I don't really see him really standing a chance against any sort of competitor on Monday Night Raw. So I don't know really what they're gonna do with him. So I guess that's probably why they put in Big Show as the next big guy that can stand in his corner and defend him and stuff like that. But I'm picking Big Cass to win this one, unless Enzo finds a way to probably get out of the shark cage and interfere and get involved in the match somehow, some way, and then maybe Big Show might have a chance. But I'm still gonna go with Big Cass. Randy Orton versus Rusev. I don't know. I feel like this was just like a filler match. Pretty cool. It was nice to see that him coming out of nowhere RKOing Rusev. But I don't know what they're doing with him now, since he lost to Jinder Mahal. Orton lost to Jinder Mahal several times, all because the Singh brothers kept getting involved. So I thought he would probably be back in the title picture. And remember in the Punjabi prison match, Great Khali came back. Where has he been? He's never been on the show. He's never been on the show at all. He still hasn't even been on the show, even after his surprise return during the pay-per-view. So I thought instead of Rusev, I thought Orton was gonna have a bone to pick with Great Khali, but he's gone. He's nowhere to be found. So I don't know what's going on with that feud. So I guess they just threw in Rusev because he lost to John Cena. But I don't know. I'm gonna go with Randy Orton to win this match for Rusev. But who knows what they're going to do with him now after this? Is it going to be a continuing feud or what? Are he going to ever get back in the title picture? What are they going to do with Rusev? He hasn't really been on the show as much lately, ever since he surprisingly came back. But I don't know. There's just so many questions on what they're going to do with some of these superstars. SmackDown Tag Team Champions, already went there, already saw that. Leads me to the next match. SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi versus Natalya. Carmella has the Money in the Bank, so I kind of see Carmella coming out on top as the winner to cash in. Whether Natalya ends up winning, which I think she probably deserves, even though Naomi is a really hell of a good competitor. I think she has one of the best entrances right now out of both shows. I love her entrance when she comes out. Feel the glow, and then her title just glows up and all that stuff. That's pretty sweet. But maybe Natalya will end up winning and probably get the championship, but maybe it might turn out to be a triple threat: Natalya, Naomi, and Carmella, and maybe somebody else might get involved. It might turn out to be a fatal four-way or something like that. I'm going to go with Natalya with this one. Natalya for the win. Maybe she'll probably find a way to win, but I think that even if she loses, if Naomi ends up retaining, Carmella's still going to probably cash in and probably become the new women's champion for SmackDown. So I wouldn't even be surprised. So that's just really my prediction. Regardless of who wins this match, Carmella's going to come out on top as the new champion, as the new title holder. Raw's Women's Champion. Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks. I'm going with Sasha. And Raw doesn't even have a Money in the Bank briefcase winner because it was only exclusively for SmackDown. I don't know. Remember how they used to do those? It used to be a dual pay-per-view. It used to be a Raw Money in the Bank holder and then a SmackDown Money in the Bank winner. They had separate matches for that, but now, since it's split up, now it's just I don't know why they made that an exclusive pay-per-view for SmackDown. I'm going to pick Sasha Banks to win this. Even though I like both competitors. They're both pretty good, so I don't really mind who wins that regardless. Raw Tag Team Champions Cesaro and Sheamus taking on the reunited Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins for the 2/3 of the Shield. So I don't know if they're going to bring back the Shield completely with Roman Reigns. I don't know, because Roman Reigns is doing his own thing going into the title picture now. But I'm glad that they have Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins reunited again. I love the Shield. I personally like both superstars, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, especially Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, because they're one of my favorite superstars on the show. On Raw. So I'm definitely going with the Shield, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins for the win here. United States Championship, AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens, and Shane McMahon is the special guest referee this could go anyway. Either way, maybe Shane might end up getting involved. Maybe Shane might end up wanting the United States Championship. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe he'll come back and start being a competitor. But I think he's gonna probably get involved. He's trying to finally, probably gonna end up getting involved some way, somehow, if he gets hit by AJ and Kevin Owens, because he's been hit by both of them already on separate shows. Last week from AJ, and then this week was Kevin Owens unintentionally. So I don't know. This is gonna be a real tough one to pick though. So I'll go with AJ to retain, and both superstars are good, but I still see Shane McMahon probably getting involved, or maybe it might end up being resulting in a double disqualification, leading into another feud and another match possibly. Next, John Cena and Baron Corbin at SummerSlam. I think this is another filler match still, in my opinion. I like both superstars. Baron Corbin, gotta say, dumbest move ever. He cashed in on this past SmackDown when Jinder Mahal was down and John Cena ended up getting involved. I was so scared that he was gonna ring the bell. He ended up ringing the bell. John Cena gets involved, distracts Baron Corbin, and then Jinder Mahal rolls him up, and then he loses his contract with the Money in the Bank with this Money in the Bank chance for the title opportunity. I didn't see that coming. It was a surprise. I know some people were shocked about it and were going crazy after the SmackDown results, but I don't know. I didn't really like that ending. I sort of kind of like Baron Corbin, and you know he's not that good on the mic. I think he was deserving of the title match. He won the match. I think he was the wild card in that Money in the Bank match, who was unexpected to win. And for me, when I watched that Money in the Bank match where Baron Corbin was in for SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view, I thought Shinsuke Nakamura was going to win that. I had Shinsuke winning, but who thought Baron Corbin was going to win the Money in the Bank contract? So that's why I have a problem with that. It's just that, why would they do that to him? But I don't know, because if he didn't cash in on this past week SmackDown, I thought he was going to probably be cashing in most likely at this coming Sunday SummerSlam. But now that I don't know what they're going to do with him now. Is he going to ever get a title match now? What's going to happen now? Because I know it's been spoiled by John Cena, but I don't know. I was hoping that it was going to be an attempt to cash in, but the bell wouldn't ring and John Cena would probably stop him. But he did basically stop him and screwed him out of his contract. So Damian Sandow all over again. Pretty crazy, but it's different now. But I'm going to pick John Cena. I think John Cena is going to still end up winning regardless. But I don't know. Maybe Baron Corbin might go crazy on and cause a disqualification, but I'm going to pick John Cena to win. Now the SmackDown Championship. For the WWE Championship, Jinder Mahal taking on Shinsuke. I got Shinsuke winning this. I would love to see Shinsuke win, but I like Jinder Mahal. He's a good champion, a good heel, and as someone, just to see how far he's come, as someone who will always lose every single show, I just was like, every time I watch him, it's like, why would they have this guy still on the show? He loses every time, and after a long break, he's gotten bigger. You can tell from his body and all that stuff. But now he's a champion. He's a good heel and a pretty good wrestler and competitor. And I like him, even though regardless of whether he wins or loses this Sunday against Shinsuke. It doesn't really matter, but I'm just still so shocked about what they did to Baron Corbin. I don't know what they're going to do with him. I think that was his one and only chance of getting to the top and becoming a superstar, or just up to superstardom, but I don't know what's going to happen with Baron Corbin. So I'm going to pick Shinsuke for this match. And then the main event, I'm sure this is going to be the main event. Universal Champion Brock Lesnar taking on Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe, and Braun Strowman in the Fatal 4-Way match. Now, I already know Brock Lesnar's going to lose. Why? Because he's already scheduled to go against, I think, John Jones from UFC. I don't watch UFC, but I don't know barely any of the competitors on that show. I don't watch it at all. But and there's some also rumors speaking about John Jones. He's probably going to be at SummerSlam watching the match. I don't know. He could be in the crowd. Maybe he'll find a way to get involved. Probably screw Brock Lesnar out of his title match. You know, it just something like that. That's a possibility. But I know Brock Lesnar is probably going to lose because he has that match with John Jones. And, he's gonna be back on UFC, from what I've heard from rumors. So, who would I like to see win this match? I would go with Joe. I would like to see Samoa Joe win this match, or Braun Strowman. But nothing against Roman Reigns. He's cool too. But he's already had his titles. He's already had his titles and won his matches already. Hell, he already beat The Undertaker. You know, what more do they keep adding to him? You know, let's get some other guys a chance for the title battle, a title opportunity like Samoa Joe and Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman is a pretty good guy to have for a title, for a champion. And I didn't even expect these guys to have a fatal four-way. I thought it was going to be a one-on-one match, to be honest. But I would like to see Samoa Joe or Braun Strowman win this match. But I already know Lesnar's not going to win this match. But if Roman isn't winning, it doesn't matter. I'm sure there's going to be more feuds. Joe and Braun Strowman's going to get involved, and then more people might even come up in the title for the title opportunity for the WWE Universal Championship. So, I don't know what's going to possibly happen with this match. It could go either way. John Jones could probably get involved in the match, just like I said, but who knows? I already know Brock Lesnar's not going to win this match, and he doesn't even have to be beaten. So maybe a brawl with John Jones and Brock Lesnar might take place, because you know it's not a fatal, it's no disqualifications or anything like that, and it's not even an elimination. So while he probably gets distracted and say, "Oh, that's his UFC opponent, John Jones from UFC, has made an appearance for Brock Lesnar," could throw him off his game and all that stuff. But who knows what's going to probably happen. I can't really tell who's going to really win. But those are just my picks of who I would like to see win the match, either Samoa Joe or Braun Strowman. And I just don't know what's going to happen with some of these superstars, just like I mentioned before from the match card. So I'm curious to see what they're going to do, how it's going to end with some of these championships, with these certain superstars like Orton. Is he going to get back in the title picture? What the hell are they going to do with Baron Corbin? Because his contract is gone now because it's been squandered. But can't blame Baron Corbin. It's the writers. So I don't know. That just really just pissed me off a little bit. Just like, why would they do that to Baron Corbin? He was the wild card to win that match at Money in the Bank. Gets the contract, and then we all knew he was probably going to cash in at SummerSlam, but I don't know. I know other people have different opinions about him. Oh, he sucks and he's not good on mic. Admittedly, he's not, but I don't know. It would be nice to see new people get championships instead of the same people getting the titles over and over and over. Let's get some other people in the spotlight. Let's get some other people a chance. Let's get these new guys rising. Get them pushes like Baron Corbin, and then I already know they're probably gonna push Big Cass and some other superstars, but that's just me. I would like to see new superstars just get pushes and new titles. Now, I just don't even know. We're just gonna have to find out and see what they do with the Universal Championship and some of these other superstars going forward. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know your predictions if you guys want to from the comments on the video. I just can't wait to see this. I want to see how it all plays out, see how it ends, and see who ends up getting the title. And maybe we might have some new people getting a chance, and maybe some pushes in the near future. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and then I'll definitely come back on Sunday with my reactions to talk about it all.